the most amazing, well thought out plan that actually worked, okay? Like, we were able to get 4 dudes in and out of the same room without running into each other. Yes, I am the best wingman in the entire world, okay? Like, y'all want a wingman, y'all know who to call. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming at y'all with another story time, of course, because it is Friday, not Thursday, girl. Okay. So for those of you who don't know about the fiasco that happened with my video that was supposed to go up yesterday, you guys should follow me on my Snapchat. If you are not following me on my Snapchat, you are missing out on some of like the most ridiculous shit that happens in my life. So I will leave my Snapchat info right around in this, or right here. Sorry for the late upload. You guys know that I don't play that shit. I usually have my videos up every single fucking Thursday. Just to sum up what happened, my fucking ridiculous ass neighbor upstairs don't know how to control her little fucking daughter who's about 9 or 10 years old, and she was just like up there, I don't know, doing some WWE fucking moves up there, and that's all you could hear in my videos. Boom, boom, boom. Like, just take a look at my Twitter. I also have like video clips on there of the shit that I was hearing. So I am so sorry for getting this video uploaded late, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this story time anyway. So as usual, before we get into the video, today's glamour shot of the day is handsome little cutie. This is a boy glamazon. Oh my god. He goes by the name Sorry if I messed up your name. Maybe you should have a little bit of an easier name, little cutie, but you look amazing. You look so cute. Thank you for being one of my handsome cutie glamazons. You guys know that I could not do this without you. I appreciate all of the love and all of the support that you guys show me every single day. I could not do this without you. Now let's get into the video. So this story is going to be a continuation of my Wingman Chronicles. I have not updated you guys on this series in a while because there are other story times that are in the rears that you guys are dying to hear, but I want to kind of touch base on this because this particular story is like the time that I like fucking ninja moves, okay? I was so stealth and slick as fuck in this story, and I'm actually really excited to tell you guys because I have to somehow make you guys understand how slick your girl was, okay? YouTube, this is not drugs, okay? This is wine. It's classy as fuck, so settle down. Before I get all of the million questions about my lip color, I got y'all, girl. See, I know y'all like the back of my hand because I loves y'all. So this is ColourPop's lipstick. If you guys, again, follow me on Snapchat, you guys would have seen that I went a little cray-cray and I got a shit ton of lip colors. So this is in the color, this isn't it. Okay, sorry, I got it right here. Okay, sorry. This is in the color K. So it's spelled K-A-E. I don't know why I'm trying to like fucking do it like you guys can. It's K-A-E, okay, girlfriend? So this is like, it looked like a brick red color, but what I've noticed is, I don't know if it's my skin tone or not, but like every single color that I have from ColourPop, it looks like 3 shades darker on my actual lips. Like, tell me not, I shit you not. This is the color. This is it right here. But, so if you guys were wondering, moving on. So this story time is about the time that I basically saved my best friend's ass from her dude at the time finding out that she was talking to somebody else. So this story takes place at a bowling alley. This bowling alley was located downtown at the Pavilions on 16th Street Mall. I have talked about this place over and over again because I used to live downtown, so I was constantly down there, okay? This story includes Heather. If you guys are new to my channel, you guys may be a little lost. I will link my playlist to all of my story times down in the description box below so that you can get updated, so that you know the people that I'm talking about. But Heather, everybody knows Heather. Where the fuck is Heather? Y'all all know. I don't know if I ever gave her on and off boyfriend a name in my other story, but if I did, we gonna forget about that name. I'm gonna give him another name, and his new name is gonna be Urkel. Because if there's one thing that I remember about that dude is that he genuinely looked like Steve Urkel. I used to call him that, like when we were in college. I used to fucking fuck with him and be like, hey, what's up, Urkel? Because like, he looked like such a fucking nerd, and he thought that he was like God's gift to earth, and he was so fucking arrogant, but we'll get into that, okay? Everybody knew that Heather was my best friend. I hung out with Heather all the fucking time, and like I said, Heather had an on and off boyfriend. I don't know what it is with my friends having on and off boyfriends, but we were young at the time, so like, do you, boo? Like, if he fucks up, like, peace the fuck out, you know? Hey, bless Bless me, thank me, y'all rude asses. Urkel was Heather's high school sweetheart pretty much. And so they had kind of transitioned into college on and off, on and off, on and off, right? So Heather had a lot of single moments. So this time was no different. At the time, they had been fighting about something. I don't really remember what, because I don't give a fuck about him, but I remember that they were fighting about something. So anyways, Heather and I decided to have like a girls' night, right? But we didn't want to just like go to the movies or do something lame. We wanted to like actually go out. So we decided to go to this bowling alley, and it's at the Pavilions downtown on the 16th Street Mall. And the Pavilions is basically like this whole area, and it looks like a mall, and it has 3 floors, but it's all outdoors, right? So on the 3rd floor, there's a bowling alley, and it's tight as fuck, okay? I think it's called like Strike or something. And it's more of like an adult bowling alley. There's like a full bar in there. It's got like a loungy feeling to it. There are pool tables in there, and then there are these tight ass bowling lanes, and they have like all those cool ass like black lights and all, you know, just, and then they play like club music and stuff. So it's like an adult bowling alley, okay? We knew that a lot of people from our college would go to that bowling alley, so not gonna lie, we were going there to, you know, catch us some mans. So Heather and I made this plan, and all the while she's updating me on what's going on between her and Urkel. Like, I give a fuck, but you know, like, that's your friend, you gotta listen. They have basically told me that her and Urkel were on a break, and she wanted to get out and go have fun and all that. So I was like, fuck yeah, you know, all my friends that want to have fun know where to come. They know exactly who to come find. We decided to get ready and go to this bowling alley. So I decided to meet her because the bowling alley was walking distance from my house. I made reservations, and they're very strict about the reservations there for reserving your lane. So we got there, I want to say about 30 to 45 minutes early, because it is like a bar lounge place, and we just wanted to kind of chill, right? So we got there pretty early. It was a Friday night, I remember that. And we had gotten there, and we decided to get a few drinks, and then a pool table opened up, and so we started to play pool, okay? I'm really good at pool, alright? Your girl don't fucking play when it comes to pool. I don't know, I knew that, like, pool is like that thing where you have to bend over the table and guys are looking, and I'm not stupid, alright? So I was like, we need to find some dudes, let's play pool. And usually that'll start a conversation. Dudes will come over and be like, hey, do you know how to play? And I'm like, yeah, fuck you, I know how to play, okay? So we start playing pool, we have a few drinks. I made her take a fireball shot because I was cray-cray back then. So we were kind of tipsy at this point and just having ourselves a good ass time. And we were setting up the balls. Balls. Ah, shit, I can't make sexual jokes. God damn it, sorry. So we started playing pool, and while we were setting up, I saw Heather on her phone a lot. And she kind of seemed like she was getting upset and like annoyed. And I already knew that it was Urkel's funky ass on her phone, like ruining her mood. I just went ahead and said it, and I was like, stop fucking texting him. Like, you're here with me, you're here to have a good time, he's gonna fucking ruin that shit. So she was like, fine, I'll stop texting him. Well, she may have stopped texting him, but for some reason, Heather loved social media, okay? And back then, Facebook was like popping and shit. So she checked us in to this bowling alley. You know how you can like check in your location? I never fucking did that shit. Very rarely did I check into anywhere. But this bitch, she wanted to check in at this bowling alley, right? And I feel like it was like a way for her to let Urkel know where she was without like texting him, to kind of like make him jealous, like, ooh, I'm out and about and like you're not here. So she stopped talking to him, she stopped texting him, to my knowledge. And so we started playing pool, okay? About 10 minutes into it, you know, of course I'm whooping Heather's ass, and I just think it's hilarious that we're sipping on our drinks or whatever, and I see 2 guys standing over by another pool table right near us, and they like keep looking over at us, right? And they both were pretty good looking, but one of them was fine as hell, girl. Like, he was fine. I saw that dude, the fine ass one, we'll call him Jacob, we'll call the other one Ryan, okay? So Jacob and Ryan. Now, Jacob was the fine ass one, like just fine, girl, just fine. He was looking at Heather, and I was like, oh yes, like I'm about to reel in this dude for my friend. So I like went next to Heather, and like I was like trying to make a secret, and I was like,
hey, don't look over there right now, but there's a guy over there by that other pool table, and he's fine as hell, and he's looking at you, girl. So like, don't act awkward, don't act weird, like we got this.
Because Heather was like so involved with Urkel that she wasn't used to dating or like talking to guys, and she would get so fucking awkward around dudes, and like she would like start stuttering and like start blushing real hard. And so I was like, just stay calm, okay? Let me do my job. So I kind of kept looking over there, and I caught the eye of the friend, Ryan, right? So Ryan wasn't that bad looking. He just wasn't as good looking as his friend. I had a rule that I would not go and talk to guys. I feel like men need to come over and start the conversation because, I don't know, you're a fucking man. Like, it's just the way that I function. I will give you X amount of like hints, and if you don't fucking bite, then I'm not gonna dive. You know what I'm saying? So I did my job, and I looked over there a few times, let them know, like, I see you, hunty, like, either you come over or you don't. Work like a charm, girl, work like a charm. I kept seeing Heather pull out her phone every now and then, and it wasn't as often as it was when we first got there, but she kept pulling out her phone, and I didn't know if she was, like, looking at the time to, like, see when our reservation was or what. She started acting really fucking nervous, and I was like, what is it? So I came around the pool table, and I came next to her, and I was like, what happened? What's wrong? And she was like, my phone died. And I was like, okay, and? She was like, I was in the middle of a conversation with Urkel. And I was like, why? Why are you still fucking talking to him when we're out here trying to have a good time? Like, I was getting really annoyed. I can only help my friends so much, but if you don't want the fucking help, don't waste my time. She's like, I checked us in to Facebook here at the bowling alley. He saw that, and he is mad that I don't want to talk to him that much, so he's coming over here. And I was like, the fuck? I was like, hold up, okay? You invited Urkel? And she was like, no, I didn't invite him. He's just upset because we're fighting right now, and he wants to come and talk to me face to face, and he knows where I am because I checked in on Facebook. So we're like having like this mini fucking argument because I was like, why the fuck would you check us in on Facebook? Like, stop. Like, stop telling everybody your fucking business. Like, so she tells me all of this. And now, Urkel's funky ass is on his way here right now, okay? Which was surprising to me because Urkel lived down south. So it's not like he lived close to downtown. So it would have been probably 20-25 minutes before he got there. He doesn't know downtown that well. And if you don't know exactly where that bowling alley is, it's on the 3rd floor and like way in the back in the corner. Like, there's no like advertisements on the street front. You either know where it's at or you don't. So I was like, he probably doesn't know how to get here like that easily, so it's gonna take him a minute to fucking find it. I'm confused because she's really concerned about Urkel, and I'm wondering why the fuck she's concerned about Urkel when she told me that they weren't together right now. So like, why the fuck is he coming all the way over here? Ugh. As we're having this argument, I see out of my periph, girl, these two guys, Jacob and Ryan, coming over to our pool table. Ryan looked really familiar to me. I think I maybe saw him like on campus or something, but I didn't know who he was, like know him. So he looked really familiar, and sure enough, they came over to our pool table and started like having conversation, right? Jacob came over, and Jacob's like the fine ass one, right? And he kind of stood next to Heather, and then Ryan came and stood next to me. So I'm really friendly. I'm like a really outgoing person. So I was like, hi, you know, and so they came over and they were like, hey, do you guys mind if we join in on your game? And I was like, no, I don't mind. So we were making teams. It was me and Ryan against Jacob and Heather, right? So I was like, this is going to be so much fun. And the whole time, Heather's kind of like acting weird, and I can tell that like her mind is on Urkel rather than this fine ass piece of meat right in front of her. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm setting you up for success, girl. Like, stop fucking with this dude that don't nobody give a fuck about. Like, he has hurt you so many times, and you got this amazing looking dude right here. You could just be having fun and enjoying your night. So I like got frustrated with her, right? Boys are setting up for a new game, and I saw Heather acting weird, and I was like, she's going to ruin this shit for me and for her. So I looked at her and I was like, let's go to the bathroom real quick. And y'all know that going to the bathroom is like code for girls. Like, bitch, you're coming with me. I need to talk to you. Go to the bathroom, and immediately upon getting in there, I was like, you need to get your shit together. I was like, do you not want to be here? I was like, because I can take you home. It's not that big of a deal. I said, but I would rather that than for you to be out there acting all sullen and fucking sad when these dudes are trying to have a good time with us. I was like, so what do you want to do, Heather? And so I'm kind of like getting upset because I felt like you created this fucking mess, and like, this is fucking with my night. Like, you're fucking with my buzz, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you need to make a decision. Like, what do you want to do? So she was like, look, she was like, I really want to have a good time, but I know that Urkel's on his way. She was like, and I can't stop him because my phone is dead. Like a good fucking friend, I was like, fine, okay, fine. Here's my phone. You call him and you make sure that his ass won't come. I was like, and then I don't want to hear about him for the rest of the night, Heather. I'm tired. I was like, I just want to have a good time. This is why we came out, so handle your shit. So I gave her my phone and I went in the stall to go pee, and she's calling Urkel from my phone, right? So I'm in the stall and I'm going pee, and I can hear her calling Urkel. Hear her ask, are you on your way? Why are you coming over here? Like, I don't want to talk to you right now. We can talk later. I'm busy. I'm hanging out with friends. Like, I really don't want you to come over here, please. Like, and so she's kind of like pleading with him to not fucking come. Apparently, from the way that the conversation was going, I could tell that Heather was losing this battle and that he was coming anyway. And Heather just isn't as strong of a personality as I am, because I'd have been like, dude, if you fucking come over here, I will not talk to you. Like, don't nobody want you here. But she was kind of like a little timid and was like, well, I don't think that it would be like, right for you to come over here because, we're hanging out with friends. And I was just like, why are you being so soft-spoken? Tell him to not come. So I'm a little tipsy and I'm in the stall and I can hear her. And I was like, you better tell him, do not come over here. Don't nobody want him here. And so I'm like in the background talking so much shit. And so I can like hear her moving around the fucking bathroom trying to make sure that he doesn't hear me. And I was like, don't nobody want him here. Tell him to not be like, don't nobody want to see him. I was just talking all kinds of shit, right? So she finally hangs up the phone. I come out of the stall and she's like, Nikki, really? And I was like, what? I was like, look, you weren't saying what you needed to say, so I wanted to say it for you since your ass is fucking scared to hurt his feelings. I said, I don't give a shit about Urkel. I didn't like him. Like I said, when dudes hurt my friends, they're immediately my enemy. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't want to hang out with you. Don't say hi to me. Fuck you. Like, you hurt my best friend. Like, I don't want shit to do with you. And yes, I am going to help her find a new dude because you fucking suck. So what did he say? Is he coming or is he not coming? And she was like, no, he's still on his way. Like, he's on the highway right now. He said he doesn't want to turn around and that he really needs to talk to me and see me. This is where my wingman part of me came into play, okay? Immediately, my tipsy ass starts trying to come up with a plan on how the fuck I'm going to make this work. But I told Heather, I will make sure. I said, look, Urkel doesn't know exactly where this bowling alley is. I said, so if he doesn't know, it's going to take him a minute to find it. I said, I will text him and let him know where it's at and kind of help him get here. I was like, if you want to talk to him, whatever. But in the back of my mind, I have my plan, girl. I have my plan. So I text Urkel and I was like, do you know where the bowling alley is? I just wanted to know like whether or not this dude knew exactly where he was going. And by the grace of God, he did not. And he texted me back and he said, not really. Do you know the cross streets? Well, you see, I knew the cross streets. Downtown, I know it like the back of my hand. I fucking know where everything is. So my petty ass told him the wrong cross streets. I told him the cross streets that was like literally 7 or 8 blocks away. So I was like, yeah, I think it's on these 2 cross streets and you should see it on the left hand side. So I'm setting this dude up for failure already because I don't want him to come ruin my fucking time with my friend. I knew that he was going to get detoured and it just gives us more time to have fun before his funky ass gets here, okay? And I know it was petty and I know it was mean, but you know what? I don't really give a shit because he was going to ruin our goddamn time, okay? I ain't trying to have nobody ruin my time with my friend. This lipstick is pretty kiss-proof. I'm very impressed. Yes, ColourPop. Okay. Anyway, so we come out of the bathroom and the boys are waiting for us at the pool table. The pool table's all set up. Now, we had left our drinks that we had from before they came over and we left them right by the pool table. If you guys don't know this already, I'm gonna let you know right now. You never, ever, ever leave your drink around dudes that you don't fucking know. You don't know them. They could have fucking put something in your drink. I'm not trying to get date raped, so I was like, oh my God, I want something to drink from the bar. Like, your drink's right here, it's like halfway full. And I was like, oh, like the ice melted, I just want a new drink. So the guys were like, you know what, why don't we just play this game real quick and then we can all chill at the bar. So I was like, okay, cool. So I kind of put my drink off to the side because you do not let your drink be alone with dudes that you don't fucking know, okay? Play the game. We're having so much fucking fun. Of course, me and Ryan beat Jacob and Heather because we're good. Like, we high-fiving and shit. And I was like, yes. I kept looking over at Heather, and Heather looked so happy. Jacob was like making her laugh and like just doing sweet shit for her and like, you know, trying to teach her how to play pool. Y'all know like the little tricks, you know, standing behind her and like, you know, just trying to teach her and stuff. And it was so cute and like she was having such a good time. So in my mind, I was like, oh yes, I'm about to make this shit work, okay? Because I'm not about to have Urkel's dumbass come in here and ruin all of this fun that we're having. I work myself up during these story times. Y'all are so lucky that I love you because I've been working myself up. Hold on. Fast forward a few minutes. We have a good ass time. We finish our pool game. Of course, me and Ryan win because we all stars like that, okay? Now, I wasn't really interested in Ryan like that. He was like really fun. But I almost, like, he was just like, I could tell that I wasn't attracted to him like that. But we just had a really, really good time. 10-15 minutes goes by, okay? And then we decide to all go to the bar. So the way that the bar is set up, it's literally in the middle of the room, okay? But the front of the bar is facing the back of the building. So when you come in through the front door, it just looks like a wall. And on the other side of that wall is the bar. So you can't see who is sitting at the bar as soon as you walk in through the building, okay? So I kept that in mind because, you know, I'm a planner, girl. As soon as we sat down at the bar, I text Urkel and I was like, hey, did you find it? Yo, I'm fucking foul, yo. I will fuck with a dude so bad for my friend, like y'all have no idea. Like for my friends though, like dudes don't fucking matter. I will waste your fucking time when it comes to my friends. Of course he texted me back and he was like, I'm not finding it. Are you sure it's on these cross streets? And I was like, yeah, you know, like I'm pretty sure. I could have sworn it's on those cross streets. It should be on the left. You know, still playing so fucking stupid trying to buy time, okay? Heather is having so much fucking fun. She's sitting next to Jacob. Jacob is buying her a drink. Ryan bought me a drink. And we're just chilling, shooting the shit. All the while, this other dude, Urkel, is fucking lost in the streets of Denver, driving around in circles trying to find this bowling alley. I know that it sounds so fucking awful and just like terrible for me to do, but like what's done is done, okay? Like I don't regret it. I'm sorry. He was a fucking asshole. I happened to look over and I'm talking to Ryan and we're taking shots and we're like getting pretty like fucking woo girl, woo! I look over and I see Heather's face mushed up to Jacob's. They're making out, like hardcore making out at the bar. I was like, yes girl, you better get him, you better get him. I'm the best friend in the world. What? I'm the best friend in the world. What? Ryan was sitting next to me and he was like, this isn't awkward. And I was like, don't even think about it. This ain't gonna happen. No. Again, I'm not Heather, okay? I was like, you know, oh yeah, it's super fun, it's great, it's just don't fucking try it. I get a text from Urkel, okay? And this is about 10 additional minutes later. And he texted me and he was like, I finally found it. And it was blocks away from where you told me that it was. What floor is it on? And I couldn't lie about that. Like, I know exactly what floor I'm on. So I texted him and I was like, it's on the 3rd floor. So at that moment, I started to kind of panic because this dude is right downstairs and Heather is making out with this other fine ass guy, okay? I came up with the plan. I went ahead and asked Ryan and Jacob, have you guys already played a bowling game? And they were like, oh yeah, you know, we were here with a few friends for a birthday party earlier. We're actually thinking about leaving here pretty soon. I'm trying to end our correspondence and I'm trying to end our night. So I was like, well, you know, our lane is almost up, like our reservation is almost here. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting ready to, you know, have our lane and go bowling. But it was so nice meeting you guys. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and go up to guest services and see if our lane is ready. I like kind of set the precedent that it was time to say bye. So I was like, bye Ryan, it was so nice to meet you. And I gave him a hug and I kind of gave Heather a look like, wrap it up, okay? Wrap it the fuck up. I get up, I say bye to Ryan and I go around the bar to the front and I act like I'm going to guest services. But I actually went to the front door and I'm looking out and trying to see if Urkel's coming. I see Urkel's funky ass and he brought some random fucking friend that I didn't know with him and they're walking up the stairs. So I'm like, okay, I got this, it's fine. Woosah girl, you got this. This is where my stealth ninja moves came into play, okay? I was stealth as fuck, alright? Like slick as fuck. I saw him coming up those stairs and I went ahead and I greeted him right out front. I was like, hey, what's up, Urkel? Hey. So we're actually getting ready to get our lane right now. Heather's in the bathroom. She'll meet us in a few minutes. I was like, so why don't we just go this way? So I led him towards guest services. Now remember, the bar is in the middle of the room, but the front of the bar is facing the back of the building. So on the other side of that wall is Heather with this other dude. So what I decided to do was take Urkel and his friend and go this way. And Heather and Jacob were coming this way. So like we're kind of like going around this wall so that we don't see each other. I could see Heather, Jacob, and Ryan standing up like on the corner. I could see them coming around the corner of the bar and they're like saying their goodbyes. So I took Urkel and his friend and went the other way towards the bowling lanes. And I was like, okay, I'm just waiting for the text message that customer service is going to send me to let me know which lane we're on. And they were like, oh, okay, cool. So they had a bunch of couches and tables. I sat them down at a table, you guys, on the other side of the wall. And this time, like, we literally went like this, okay? And Heather was able to get the guys around the wall the minute that I got Urkel and his friend around the other side of the wall, and we for real went like this and made sure that they didn't run into each other. Jacob and Ryan were out the door. We had successfully gotten these two guys out of the door, got these other two guys in the door, and everything is all cool. Everything is fine, everybody. We did it. Girls can be so trifling when we want to be, so don't fuck with us. Urkel never found out about Jacob or Ryan. They never knew that we even were talking to other dudes that night. I was like so happy on the inside because it fucking worked. My plan worked like a fucking charm. I was so impressed. Like, that is some genius shit if I do say so myself. We were able to get 4 dudes in and out of the same room without running into each other. Like, come on. I am the best wingman ever, yes. We bowled with the boys. Her and Urkel bickered, of course, and I just kept drinking, girl. I was just drinking and bowling, and I was like, I did a good fucking job. I am a good fucking friend. Heather came home with me that night. She spent the night that night, and we just laughed our asses off at how well our plan worked out, okay? So that is my part 2 of my Wingman Chronicles. I hope you guys enjoyed this story and found it hilarious, because thinking back about it, like, we were slick as fuck, okay? So if y'all ever need like a down-ass wingman, y'all know who the fuck to call. Call Nikki, because I can make all your dreams come true, okay? I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for checking out my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It means the world to me to let me know that you guys are enjoying my story times. Also, leave me any comments down below. I love hearing about y'all's crazy ass stories because they're hilarious as fuck. Also, don't forget to follow me on all of my social media, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Facebook, and my Twitter. I will leave all of that information down below as well as in my outro screen, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for all of the love and the support that you've been giving me. Our channel has been growing so fast. I am so happy. My Glamazons are fucking amazing. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.